everyone. Okay, so today this video is going to be a little bit different. Okay, not a little bit, a lot of bit. This video is going to be a little bit different. And I decided that it's just going to be me talking today. And if you don't like that, that's cool. And if you want more music, then you can come by next week and I'll probably have a music video up. So, yeah. Today we're going to talk about anime. And maybe some of you were expecting that, which is completely understandable considering maybe in past videos you guys have seen my Hero Academia poster on the other side of my room. Or like me wearing a Haikyuu shirt. I mean, nobody commented about it still. So, yeah. I prefer manga to anime. This is mostly just because of convenience. I have more time to read manga while I'm on the train to school, on the train home, just walking around, waiting for something to happen. I just read manga. It's fun. And I've just been more comfortable with reading, and with television, I haven't watched television in years. So I'm just a lot more used to reading. Yeah. So I've read a bit of Haikyuu, yeah. Assassination Classroom, Black Clover. I read Soul Eater twice. That was really good. I liked Soul Eater. My Hero Academia. Some Attack on Titan way back when. Seven Deadly Sins. Although the ones that I liked the most, I would say were Haikyuu, My Hero Academia, and Assassination Classroom was the first manga to actually legitimately make me cry. Like, okay, spoiler warning. Here, now, right here, right now, in this timestamp, spoiler warning. You've been warned. When Koro Sensei died, I was on the train and I was reading the scene and I just started bawling and people were looking at me on the train and I'm like, I'm okay, I'm alright, I'll be fine, don't worry about it. And like people are like, and I'm like, I'm okay. Like just scrolling through my phone while I'm reading. And another favorite one of mine is Haikyuu, as you can tell from the other video that I made a while back. I've liked Haikyuu since I started reading it, and I actually really enjoyed it, mostly just because I thought the art style was quite interesting, and I noticed recently that Black Clover and Haikyuu have a lot of connections in art style, and maybe that's why I started liking Black Clover more, simply because Haikyuu, I have a very emotional attachment to Haikyuu, not because I have any ships, but it's more just because I really relate to the characters, not because I play sports. Like, I don't play school sports, but the fact that I can relate to their problems and like their anxieties, and I'm just like, my son, my volleyball son, you can do it, I trust you, ah. And I actually started watching the anime for that one, and I'm caught up on the anime, but not on the manga, because I know that the manga is way more far gone than the anime is. So I'm caught up on the anime. If you want to talk about the anime, yeah. If you want to talk about the manga, I might need some time. Oh, and the way that the end credits for the latest season were designed was just so interesting, simply because it showed off every single character's personality and how they all mesh together. And I thought that was super nice. Just because of like me as an artist, I can tell how something fits, like if it just feels right. Okay. Oh, gonna sidetrack again. My outfit is really cute today. Like it's got like the little scarfy scarf. I'm gonna post pictures on Twitter, so if you want to check out my outfit on Twitter, I'll link it in the description. So this isn't necessarily anime related, but Studio Ghibli. And I know that's a little bit expected, simply because Studio Ghibli outside of Japan is very well known within the anime fan community. And I think it's just that it gives a feeling of nostalgia whilst not trying to be nostalgic. And I feel like it's more like it tells a story. And even the animation itself just gives a feeling of warmth and being home. And like, sure, there are going to be issues and there are going to be things you have to solve. Like, oh, the boiler's broken. Or, oh, we need to fix this doorknob. But everything's going to end up all right in the end if you know what to do. And that's the feeling that I get from Studio Ghibli movies. Another thing that I also noticed is that water is basically, it's like there's Earth water and then there's Studio Ghibli water. Because Ghibli water has a habit of doing what you feel water would do in that specific moment. Like, for example, on a stream, it looks very delicate and warm, and it's trying its best to make its way across. But when a character's crying, it just like bursts forth into like teacup-sized globs of water and just rains down. And that's what crying feels like. I think my favorite Ghibli movie thus far would probably be the spin-off from Whisper of the Heart. Although I'm also kind of excited for, was it Mary and the Witchflower? The new movie that's separate from Studio Ghibli, but people who worked in Studio Ghibli made that. And I think it's called Studio Ponoc, written P-O-N-O-C if you want to check it out. And I feel like that one's going to be really good, although the trailer kind of gave away the twist antagonist away, which is a bit of a downer. But, I mean, I understand that they're trying to push towards something new, and maybe they might take a risk in their choices on how they decided to do things. Here's the ending things. Subscribe if you'd like it if you'd like, dislike it if you'd like. Leave a comment below on anything you'd like to tell me. I know my editing sucks. I know this is uncut. And I know this is all ad-libbed and I'm trying my best. And I'm still learning. So perhaps cut me some slack. And if you have any requests for videos for covers you want me to do, feel free to leave those in the comments below. I love you. I hope you have a great day, night, afternoon, any other time period. I hope that everyone treats you well. And if they're not, I'm sorry, but I'm here for you, my friend. Give yourself a pat on the back because you managed to do anything you might have needed to do, and you managed to get up or sit down or anything. The fact that you're breathing is a miracle. I love you all very much, and I hope you have a good time. Feel free to subscribe. Do what you gotta do. And I love you. Bye.